Then now I'm going to talk about heat of neutralization. Okay, heat of neutralization. Okay, so madam, why does the conical flask feel hot when I titrate hydrochloric acid into the sodium hydroxide solution? So the reaction that takes place between an acid and alkali is released to the surrounding. Okay, you go back to your form 4 knowledge, okay, where we have learned about neutralization. So what is neutralization? Neutralization is the reaction between acid and alkali to find salt and water. Okay, so now we are going to learn about what is actually the heat of neutralization. Okay, neutralization is a reaction between an acid and alkali to produce only salt and water. So again, neutralization reaction is an exothermic reaction. Okay, so hydrogen ion H plus from acids react with hydroxide ion OH minus from alkali to form water H2O molecule. Okay, write down the correct chemical formula like this, class. H2O. Okay, the ionic equation is as follow: H plus equals plus OH minus equals. Okay, like this, class. H plus equals plus OH minus equals equal to H2O in liquid. So the definitions of the heat of neutralization is the heat change when 1 mole of water is formed from the reaction between an acid and also an alkali. Okay, so the thermochemical equation for neutralization reaction between hydrochloric acids and sodium hydroxide solution is sodium hydroxide NaOH itu sodium hydroxide plus HCl hydrochloric acid will become sodium chloride and also water. Okay, and then they have delta H equal to negative 57 kg mole negative 1. So the thermochemical equation shows 57 kg heat is released when 1 mole of water H2O is formed from the neutralization reaction between 1 mole of hydrochloric acid, 1 mole of hydrogen ion H plus, and 1 mole of sodium hydroxide, 1 mole of hydroxide ion OH minus. Okay, so class, for your information, neutralization reaction can occur between acid and alkalis, as you know, of different strength. Okay, as follows. So so look at A. A is between the reaction is between strong acid and strong alkali. B, weak acid and also weak alkali. C, strong acid and weak alkali. And then D, weak acid and also weak alkali. Okay. So how to determine the heat of neutralization? I will explain one by one. So first, the heat of neutralization between strong acid and strong alkalis are always the same. Okay, so you see HCl with NaOH, nitric acid with NaOH, and you see the delta H semua sama saja 57.3, and the ionic equation like this, class, mesti like this, because go back to the definitions of heat of neutralization kan, is the productions of the 1 mole of water. Okay, so H plus equals plus OH minus, it will become 1 mole of water. Okay, so this one is the energy level diagram for neutralization between strong acids and also strong alkali. Okay, so you see H plus equals plus OH minus equals is a reactant, and then the product is H2O, and then don't forget to put delta H equal to negative 57.3 kJ. Okay, so remember how to draw the energy level diagram. Okay, when the reaction is exothermic, so you will draw the energy level diagram like turun tangga. I said kan, turun tangga macam tu. Okay. Okay, so the value of heat of neutralization depends on first the basicities of acids, B, the strengths of the acids and also the strengths of the alkali. So let's see what is actually the basicity of the acid. So complete neutralizations of strong diprotic acid with an alkali produce double amount of heat as compared to the strong monoprotic acid. So if you still remember, the diprotic acid is H2SO4, and then the monoprotic acid is HCl. You can say HNO3. Kan? Okay, so let's see class. I will explain. Okay, you see diprotic acid is sulfuric acid. So you see sulfuric acid H2SO4. Okay, H2SO4. Okay, plus 2 NaOH. Ini balance reaction teacher kasih balance sudah. Okay, and then it will become Na2SO4. So that's why I put 2 in front of the NaOH because I want to make it balance. Okay, so the total of the water is 2 mole. Okay, 2 mole. Okay, so here you see this is because the diprotic acid like sulfuric acid produce 2 mole of hydrogen ion when it is dissociate in water. Okay, so 2 mole of hydrogen ion produce 2 moles of water when react with hydroxide ion. Okay, so bila kamu kena suruh buat dia punya ionic equation, you will write like this: 2H plus, because 2 hydrogen kan, 2H plus equals, okay, plus 2OH minus, okay, don't forget equals tidak muat, sorry. So the answer like this, to form 2 mole of water. Okay, so this one is for diprotic acid. What about the monoprotic acid? So monoprotic acid like you know HCl. So this one is monoprotic acid. Okay, plus NaOH. Okay, and it will become NaCl. Produce NaCl plus water. Okay, so the ionic equation macam biasa, satu saja, H plus OH minus, okay, and then become H2O. Don't forget the phase class, teacher tidak muat. Okay, so the next one is the strength of the acid. So the heat given out when a strong acid react with strong alkali is higher than the heat given out when a weak acid react with strong alkali. Okay, so you need to know what is strong acid, what is weak acid. Okay, so strong acid is HCl, HNO3, itu semua adalah strong acid. Okay, and then the weak acid is your vinegar, CH3COOH. Okay, go back to your previous knowledge. Okay, you know that strong acid will dissociate completely. Okay, whereas the weak acid will produce partially. Okay, will dissociate partially. Okay, let's see class. So okay, I don't want to do the chemical equation for HCl plus NaOH because you know already. Okay, so let's see CH3COOH. So this one is vinegar, ethanoic acid, okay, plus NaOH. Okay, so the product, okay, I put at the bottom because tidak muat. Dia akan jadi CH3COONA. Okay, and then plus water, so plus water. Okay, so this one is a chemical equation. So ethanoic acid is a weak acid that dissociate partially in water. So most of the ethanoic acid still exists as molecule, okay, when it is dissolved in water. So some of heat given out during the neutralization is used is being used to dissociate the acid completely in water. So thus the heat given out is always less than 57.3. Okay, you see class. Okay, if you do the chemical equation, the the ionic equation, it will become like this: CH3COO H. Okay, don't forget to put aqueous. Okay, and then it will become like this because it's dissociate partially. So this one show the reverse reaction happen. Okay, CH3COO minus, okay, plus H plus. Okay, like this. Okay, so kalau for your information, for strong acid and strong alkali, usually I already told you kan, the value is always the same, whereas the value is 47.3 negatif kan. So untuk yang ini the reading is less, okay, less than 47.3 because it's a reaction between weak acid and also with a strong alkali. Okay, and then the other factors is the strength of the alkali. So the heat is given out when strong acid react with strong alkali is higher than the heat given out when strong acid react with weak alkali. Okay, so what is strong alkali? So strong alkali is NaOH, KOH, group 1 lah, group 1 alkali. So weak alkali is ammonia. Okay, okay, so okay, I don't want to write down the chemical equation for hydrochloric acid with sodium hydroxide, but now I will explain the chemical equation between HCl, strong acid plus NH4, ammonium class, ammonium ion, okay, plus OH minus. Okay, and then it will become NH4Cl, okay, plus water, like this. Okay, so ammonia solution is a weak alkali which dissociate partially in water. So most of the ammonia still exists as a molecule. So some of heat given out during the neutralization is used to dissociate the alkali completely in water. So thus the heat is given out is always less than 57.3 kJ. Okay, so the heat of neutralization between weak acid and weak alkali is the least lah. Paling kurang adalah weak acid dan weak alkali because both need more energy. Okay, needed to dissociate both of the weak acid and weak alkali completely to produce hydrogen ion and hydroxide ion, which then react together to form 1 mole of water. Okay, so the heat of, okay, this one kamu baca.